Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, August 18th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. So what happened today? Basically nothing. Sellers had a chance. Sellers had every opportunity in the world to try to come out of a three-day balance to the downside. They couldn't even get the overnight low, let alone the balance low, right? Which was yesterday's low, as they failed. Then the buys come up, get the IB high in E, roll back over, go out, attempt to go higher again in L&M, and get the overnight high, and that's it. Couldn't even get to the 200-day moving average in the ES. Russell, we all have inside days. We all trade inside of yesterday's range. So that should make for something, hopefully, exciting, at least early on the option expiration before everybody, whoever decides to work on a August Friday, leaves for the day. Russell holds a very small set of single prints in K. So they are a double distribution day, and they end 8 wide. They probe, but didn't get much away from it. Triple Qs did not probe. They end 9 wide. P-shape, inside day. Now, we did probe, but from now on, unless we get some good distance away from L's high, I'm not going to use, or whatever the previous high is before M does it, I won't use it. So I will not be using it. We end only 8 wide. We continually raise POC, but we end only 8 wide. Volume, horrific again at 44 million as it continues to plummet. Today's range was very tight. Again, no surprise. We've been very fortunate all year, but it's now kind of catching up to us as we're contracting. The good news is the more we contract in these range, hopefully when we come out of it, it comes out with some good volatility. But that all remains to be seen. I had a decent day today. Didn't take 2 trades, which I could have and should have and would have done well, but I did take one that thank goodness I took and did well on. So in B, I didn't do anything in A. In B period, I took a short. I took a short initially, not when we took out A's low, but when we got back inside of A, added one when it came up. It came back in a little bit. I took one off for a gain. It wasn't doing much. Didn't really like the way it was acting. I went to take it off, and by accident, instead of covering it for a tick, I ended up going long. I bought 3, so I covered the 1, and I went long 2, and then B popped pretty good for me. I took it off. So that was an accident trade. I didn't mean to go long, but I ended up making on the short end of long. Then in D period, since C had no tempo, taking out the IB high, when D made a new high, I took a short with no tempo. Now, I did miss a short F. I miss a lot of shorts or trades on those time frames because I'm usually eating lunch or just getting done. But again, it's no excuse because it looked like the buyers weren't getting much and these longs were going to give it up. And I kept saying, this probably a decent opportunity on a short. Didn't take it, and it flushed. What I did do, though, is when G went down to value low at the time, which was very nice, I went long 5 mini. And then G went right back up, had a good trade. Didn't ride it the whole way up. My goodness. Boy, I should have rode it the whole way up. But I had a good trade at G. And that was all I did. The only other trade I had considered, I was looking to short 90. Actually, it was the high of the day. I was looking to short 95.50. I kept hemming and hawing. Do I want to put the order in? I don't know if I even would have gotten filled. If we only did like 93 contracts up there. But if I did get filled, it would have been a decent trade as M finally shook out these longs. Look what happened today. Plain and simple. C, D, E tried to go up, got nothing. They flush out F and G. H, I, J, K, L, M try to go up. They get nothing. M alleviates some of it. That's all it is, right? That's all it is. As far as destinations for tomorrow's expiration, upside is 428.61 daily high SPY, 429.50 daily high, 431.34 daily high. For the downside, 425.50 today's low, 424.54 daily low, and you should have all the single prints from August 12th still. For the ES on the downside, 42.64 on the nose, and then 42.55 daily low, and again you should have those single prints I had given back when it happened. Today's high is 42.95.50, and then another daily high is 43.05.25, and then 27.50. Tomorrow night, I will recap all of these charts, top to bottom. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Please tell your family and friends to do so. I'd appreciate it. And you should also come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. So the monthly and weekly are healthy. The daily's in balance. It's an inside day. We're below that trend line now for 2 days. We still have not gotten anything above either the 200 or acceptance above May's high. That's going to be crucial for me. If they fail at this level at some point, this market will roll over. If they get acceptance above May's high, we'll see 440, 450, or even higher. So they need some fresh blood, though. This volume is horrendous. But anyway, this is a 3-day balance and an inside day. You come out of it tomorrow, you go with it and monitor it for continuation or lack of, which means if we take it out to the downside, we should certainly take out yesterday's low, and then you see if we can get legs into that trend day from August 12th. On the flip side, if you come out of it to the upside, we should certainly get yesterday's high also, and then we test the balance high, which is Tuesday's high. So remember, if we do take out this day to the downside, Wednesday's low is a balance low. So we'll have to see if we get acceptance below the balance low or the balance high out of this inside day. Monitor for continuation or lack of. Have a great night, you all, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.